You all set?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So first week of practice in the books. What have you seen so far?
Great enthusiasm, great effort, very incredible effort with trying to learn a lot of new stuff. Anytime you have a coaching change and someone like me that's big into details and likes to do a lot of different things, it demands a lot from our players in terms of their focus, their resolve to play through mistakes while learning new things. So I've really been excited with just their resilience as a group and the character that they're showing.
So would you say there's been someone that's stuck out in practice over the past week?
I wouldn't say any one particular person. I'd say they've all had moments. One neat thing that's starting to happen is we really stress we over me. And the big part of that concept is that on any given day, different people need to step up. I think that's kind of been indicative in our practices. One drill, one moment here or there, one person might have a better session in that drill than someone else. And we pick each other up and encourage each other. So it's kind of been a little bit of everybody, but Drea, DeAndrea Anderson, Drea, we call her, has been a great leader lately, really trying to be vocal. So proud of her. Haley, obviously. Those two as savvy vets, elder statesmen. Really proud of what they've been taking on their shoulders and running with.
You mentioned what you learned about your players. Have you learned anything from your players in the first week?
Yeah, definitely. We had a great meeting yesterday. I mean, I tell our players all the time, they know what they're doing wrong because I tell them. So yesterday we had a meeting, and in the meeting I said, all right, tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me how I'm not coaching you. Tell me what I'm doing that you hate. Tell me what I'm doing that's not making us better. I have a habit of repeating myself, and so they said, Coach, sometimes you tell us and you tell us and tell us, but we hear you the first 2 times we're going to do it. And so I think that's another part of the growth process with the new coaching staff and a new team is that we have to be open to each other, to listen to each other, and I have to be able to listen to them as to what works best for pushing their buttons individually and as a group. And so they've taught me kind of sometimes how my frustrations show on my face, and it doesn't make them feel great. So just continuing to grow because with this process comes frustrations because we're trying to learn so much in a short amount of time. But couldn't be more proud for the effort that they're putting forth and their honesty with me.
Delisha told us that she was looking to teach you some dance moves. How are those lessons coming along? You looking forward to it?
Delisha, come here. Come here. You're going to teach me dance moves.
Yep.
You're going to teach me. That's confusing because Delisha has already came to me twice asking like where I learned my stuff. And so my wife was actually and her were going to have a dance session where she got some of the Newbauer goodies. Is what we call them. Newbauer goodies.
Is that true? No. So, Coach, for these next couple of weeks, you have a couple more weeks of practice before we have our first game. Are you guys looking ahead to that game, actually scouting out, or are you just still focusing on what needs to be done? Focusing on the
I wish we were looking ahead, but once you start looking ahead, you forget about the work that needs to take place right now. So honestly, I'm just looking forward to the first 5 minutes of practice here when we meet, then the first drill. We've just got too much work and too many things to learn and improve on to look weeks down the road. So we just got to stay in the moment here and now with what we have to take care of today.
That's all I had. You stole my question.
Cool.